Hello, friends. Welcome to Dare2Dream podcast. This is where we talk about our dreams, purpose, faith in God, country, health, and fitness. And so today, I'm so happy to be inviting a friend, and I'm so happy that he said yes to this invitation to come to our podcast. Welcome our very own, the one and only Kuya Manzano.
Woo! Thank you for
Welcome.
inviting. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Welcome,
Salamat,
welcome.
salamat, salamat.
Welcome, welcome.
Excited! I did play Italian policeman in
Mm.
with Coco Martin long time ago. Yeah. When he was not so famous. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Yeah. So, so that's the reason why you came over.
Yeah, and then my career boomed here.
Mm.
As an actor, I had so
Mm.
many opportunities. They appreciated.
Mhm. And plus the boom of the creation of the Spanish history in the industry, right? That Juan Luna.
Oh, big all the historical films, they
Mm.
always need some Spaniards
Yes,
around. So it's
yes.
like
Oh. Mhm.
I'm here. Right? Yeah, so many opportunities. I feel appreciated. I open businesses.
Mm. So how was your? I know you had like an online grocery or something
Now
related
I
to that.
do. No,
Mm.
I had to transition into online
Mm.
because of what happened in the Philippines too.
Yeah, yeah.
Lockdowns for how many years? I had a coffee shop. I had grab cars running around
Mm.
the city. I had massage chairs in the malls.
Mm.
I had a small investment in gas stations.
Mm.
I had a theater actor career. You know, all those disappeared within a month.
Yeah, because all needs customers and we
And
need
it's
clothes.
bawal to feed people.
Mm.
You cannot, and it's bawal to do theater
Right.
because you cannot gather in any
Mm,
place.
mm, mm,
And everyone's work from home and study from home.
mm,
No one's transporting themselves, so the gas
mm.
stations went down.
Right.
The grab cars couldn't pay the rent.
Uh-huh.
I lost
Wow.
every business and every job within a month. I went, panicking, panicking. So
Mm,
that's when I sold everything in the coffee shop, the tables, the chairs, pati the light
mm,
bulbs, and
mm,
I opened an online shop
mm.
selling delata food
Good
from
thing you
Spain,
were able
from
to sell it at that time.
badly sold.
Just for
And with people making me
yeah,
piga pa, you
yeah,
know?
of
Yeah.
course.
Right. And then, more this, walang freebies. And I was like, you know,
Mm.
what kind of person are you? Don't you see I'm closing the business, and trying
Yeah.
to squeeze everything from air?
Mm,
Well, so there, transition. I find an online job that pays the bills,
mm,
and then I kept on doing movies and TV
mm,
on the side
mm.
when I can fit it.
Right.
During the lockdowns and
Mm,
until now,
mm,
it I changed my passions from being so passionate for being an actor for 26 years. I've been an actor.
mm.
My new passion is money making. How about that?
That pays well.
I mean, it really changed. No, so
Mm.
now I'm
So
obsessed.
the acting is more of a hobby, not really
It's a yeah, yeah.
not really a money making for you at least in the beginning. It's more of getting famous, perhaps. Was that your intention?
It's fun for me to
Mhm.
do it.
So it's not really the money making for you because I would have thought that.
It's not money making.
Mm.
It's Hunger Games. Imagine you do theater in the Philippines, and my theater friends are gonna hate me for this comment,
Mm.
but you rehearse for 2 months
Mhm.
and you perform for 2 weekends, and you only get paid when you perform.
Wow.
The rest of the time, they give you a little, very small allowance, and the allowance won't cover a taxi. Just so you can imagine, no?
Yeah,
You
that's
have
hard.
you have to eat in a cheap place because Wendy's is expensive already
Mm.
for the
Yeah.
allowance they give you.
Wow.
And transpo in public transpo, pero public transpo meaning jeep,
Mm.
no, not a taxi.
Mm.
And then you earn from the performances lang. You cannot make bawe.
That's the reason why
Mm.
our talent in the industry is not developing or they go abroad, right? That's why our talents go abroad is because
Everyone goes abroad because they pay more
they pay
abroad.
more.
No,
Yeah,
no? Everyone who
we're losing
who
our
can
best.
Though I'm an advocate for staying in the Philippines
Mm.
because I stay in the Philippines. I've been in the
Mm.
Philippines for 14 years because
Mm.
it's more fun in the Philippines and it's better.
Awesome.
Life in Spain is very difficult.
Mm.
It's very expensive.
Yeah.
You know, to get housing, it's half of your salary is gonna go to housing.
Wow.
It's gonna be 1,000. An average person in Spain gets 1,000 euros. You cannot even get a house for 500 euros. So you have to share. You
You're talking
share
about
a room.
renting. You're talking about
Yeah,
renting.
renting.
Wow.
You cannot. Smallest. I still have one property in Spain. Smallest. 500 euros. Smallest, 20 square meter. I'm talking.
Like a bed space.
Yeah, or like
Mm.
you sleep on top and put the
Mm.
clothes under, something like
Mm.
that. Like, ah. So well, and thanks to the houses I started buying long time ago in Spain,
Mm.
I built my passive income, and
Mm.
now I'm selling it in Spain and bringing it back, bringing it here,
Okay.
and here I'm investing in stocks that pay dividends,
Okay. That's good.
which give similar or more than a rental of a
Mm-hmm.
house
Mm-hmm.
without the headaches of talking to the tenants and to the
Correct.
admin,
And
the
collection.
carpintero,
Mm.
and
Repair.
the government.
The government. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of pushing all my friends into passive income, the
Mm.
slow
Mm.
and steady ways.
Yeah.
Like a traditional
Traditional.
traditional way of making
Mm.
passive income, which is
Mm.
interest in the bank and
Mm.
dividends
Yeah.
from stocks.
Yeah. So that's amazing. You've been through a lot of,
Mm.
I would say, hardships. You've been through a lot of frustrations, failures.
Mm.
What's your mindset when it comes to failure?
You don't fail. Either you win or you learn.
You learn. That's a very good one.
Right? That's jujitsu.
Mm.
That's what I'm practicing the whole time.
Uh, uh,
You went to a competition.
mm.
You lost. You didn't lose because
Mm.
why did you lose? What did you do wrong? What
Mm.
did he do right?
Mm.
This movement.
Mm.
When you lose, that's when you learn the most
Learn.
because
Right.
you repeat that loss in your mind
Yeah.
again and again, and like, okay, you learn from it.
Mm.
You learn from it so badly
Mm.
that you don't repeat it anymore. So it's good. It's good. And uh, Kiyosaki says,
Mm.
fail faster.
Correct.
You need to fail,
Mm.
fail, because that's how you correct.
Mm.
You cannot correct your course in your car
Mm.
if you're parked.
Correct.
You need to be in motion,
Motion.
right?
Mm.
You can be in motion wrong,
Mm.
and then you can correct.
Mm.
But you cannot correct if you're not in motion.
Correct.
So test things. And we were talking about the doing the podcast and not doing the
Mm.
podcast because
Mm.
you were waiting for the perfect moment.
Exactly.
Wala! It doesn't exist,
Yeah.
right?
Mm. Yeah.
It's never the perfect moment.
There are no perfect moments.
And you
Yeah.
just do it
Mhm.
and learn.
Adjust and learn. Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, that's exactly what we're doing right now.
Mm.
When we shoot our first episode, when we look at the results, the mic is not working, the
Yes.
things like so many things happening, and then slowly
Mm.
we're learning. So
Trial and error. Since you're starting with the podcast and all this, no? I have millions of views in TikTok and
Mhm,
Insta.
mhm.
Sometimes because I say horrible, crazy stuff, because I say anything that crosses my mind. So I'm not censoring myself, and I just want to have fun.
Uh-huh.
And the video that I less expect,
Mhm.
the worst produced,
Mm.
the more
Went viral.
kalokohan and more tanga, that's the one that boom. Because people find it funny or people attack me.
Mhm.
What are you saying? Like, okay, you could discuss in the comments. But it's okay. I love it. I read it. I reply to every comment. Like sometimes there was videos with hundreds and hundreds, and my friends are, you're replying. Yes, I'm replying every morning. That's my hobby. Sometimes it's too many na, no? But I spend hours replying. It's fun.
Yeah.
And sometimes my replies make them more crazy and more galit.
Agitated
And then,
and energy.
you didn't reply to my question, no? What was your question? Yeah. Also, my ADHD is all over the place. So, it's like, I just want to have fun.
Mhm.
My social media is for changing the world. We were also talking about this,
Yeah.
no? The state of the nation
Mhm.
and the world and everything. If you want to sell more, it's smart to not open your mouth. because that way everyone
Yeah.
can like
Well,
you
it's
and
a market.
everything.
It's your market. Yeah.
When you open your mouth, and this hurts me as an actor many times because no one wants to hire someone who's problematic.
Controversial.
Yeah, yeah.
Controversial.
You cannot endorse stuff because
Mm.
half of the population hates you.
Yeah. I see.
But if I don't say it, something implodes. No,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
to say
Yeah.
it. I
Yeah.
have a
Yeah.
need. Sometimes I blah 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 blah. I need to say it
Mm.
on the spot and put it
Mm.
out. Wow. Do you know what you said? I don't wanna. Don't censor me. Don't. I'll block you, mom. I'll block you. Don't tell me. And I put it out. At least I sleep. With a
Uh,
smile. I
uh,
said what I had to say, and
mm.
if they don't hire me, bahala.
Mm.
Someone will find you. Your tribe will find you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
Right.
And if I have 5 friends,
Mm.
those are good.
Mm. Yeah.
better, better to be liked, better to be hated for what you are than liked for what you're not.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah. And actually, that's very common nowadays that
Mm.
this is regardless of for actor, leaders, and even church leaders, don't want to say something that
Political correctness. Correct.
exactly. Yeah. You want to be right. You want to be.
Because they're pandering to the voters. They're pandering
Mm.
to. Come on, man.
But it's so hard to live in that kind of frame, in that world wherein you are putting up a face
Mm.
that's not really you.
And then they jump out of the window or whatever, right?
That's what's happening.
They're not happy.
Yeah.
Or
Mm.
can you sleep? Can you look at yourself in the mirror?
Mhm.
No. Can you sleep at night? No, I'll say I have peace of mind when I speak my mind.
Mm. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. So, what's the worst comment you have ever gotten?
Oh, I got death threats.
Woohoo.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's really bad.
Yeah, yeah. If I see you, come here sa Tondo. Ay, ko na po. No, no.
Mm. But what did you say that make them so? Can we sit in camera or not?
I say a lot of stuff. Sometimes it's political stuff.
Okay. They disagree with your opinion.
Yeah. Sometimes I do mataray stuff.
Okay.
And
Okay.
people
Mm.
have a hard time with that. But I laugh so much. It's okay. You
Mm.
know, uh, I have my crazy friend, and we'll say the loudest things in a coffee shop or whatever, something controversial, and we just check on the people.
Mm.
Are they looking? Are they scandalized? Yes, I think that family over there is scandalized because it's fun. Just we just get a kick out of it many times.
Mm.
But it's genuine. I think it's funny, and I think it's when I again I'm gonna say I love Duterte,
Mm.
and when I talk about Duterte, I do it with all my heart, and I
Mm.
get both
Mm.
backslash, and I get the
Uh,
many followers also
yeah.
because of.
Those people who are aligned to that, like you said, you will find your tribe,
Mm.
right? So when you show who you are, what you believe in, then people who aligns to that belief will follow you. Those who don't, you will lose them.
Good riddance.
Yeah.
Because they're not gonna be my friends anyway.
Mm.
Anyway, it's like even in my personal maybe Facebook, I post things, and some people get galit and leave.
Mhm.
Good. It's called pruning. Now I know who they really are.
Mhm. Yeah.
If you're gonna unfriend me because of something I said,
Mhm.
so you're not a real friend.
Well, especially in the Philippines, the freedom of speech is not very prominent, meaning people don't even perhaps know that there's freedom of speech. There's a lot of people uh, that when they hear people say something bad or something that they don't agree, they always feel bad. I was like, come on, it's
It's
what
like
he
your
believes in.
enemies. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's what he believes in. How is it? How is it wrong? It's because it's against your belief, and now uh, it's your enemy, right? So, um,
I can change my beliefs. You can convince me
yeah,
that your beliefs are better.
mhm,
I listen to you.
that's a good thing.
It's interesting to
Mm.
listen to different points of view.
Yeah, that's the good thing of having conversation and being
Mm.
able to genuinely share what we believe in, because there's a way to connect, have conversation, and process things. Because I don't think anybody has the monopoly of the truth. Sometimes you'll have your own perspective
The
to
truth
share.
does not. I
Mm.
think it's impossible to know the truth.
Well, it depends in where you're coming from. But I do believe that there's
You think this table is white? I
Mm.
think it's yellowish.
Yeah, depends
Eh,
on yeah,
And we don't know because you don't know what I see.
correct.
Right?
Yeah. So, but there is one, I would say that, so talking about that, what do you think of the universe? Do you think it happens random, or it's diligently designed, perfectly designed?
I think there's a design. There's intelligent design.
Exactly.
And I think that the universe does not exist. Ah!
Okay. Explain. Hmm. So who
I
designed?
I
The
never
first
went
question.
I never went to the universe. I
Mm,
never went to outer space.
mm,
How do I know it exists?
mm. Because
Because NASA
because
showed it to me on
no,
TV?
Elon Musk says it. It exists. Mars exists.
Well, he's very smart and I respect him.
Mm.
But I don't know. He also didn't go to Mars. Elon Musk
Not yet.
also
Yeah.
didn't go.
That's good.
So far, I haven't met anyone who has gone outside of Earth. Why
So,
should I believe
mm.
in the USA propaganda
so,
saying that the man went to the moon?
so we didn't went to the moon. The man did.
So far, no proof. Where's the proof? A movie?
You and I know you've watched The Matrix.
There you go.
You're out of the Matrix. That's why
Yeah.
nobody controls you.
My mission in life is to help people escape the matrix financially and mentally. That's my mission in life.
I so agree with that
Mm.
because most people are so much in the matrix, especially in the financial aspect. When they are told all you need to do is go to school, get good grades, find a high-paying job, work hard as you can,
Mhm.
get promoted, and then retire at age 65, and there's your life. I mean, but it's been accepted as a truth or as the norm.
Because they feed it to you since you're born.
Yeah,
Education,
yeah. In the beginning.
indoctrination.
Yeah.
I escaped the rat race 2 times.
Mm.
Aside from the game,
Mhm.
in real life.
In real life. Mm.
Right? And I've been broke and I made it back.
Mm.
So because I've done it, and the second time I did it so much faster than the first time
Mm.
because I already knew how to do it.
Mm. So
And now I teach people.
when you're broke and you have lost everything, what's the frame of mind, the mindset that allows you to get back up?
2013, I was in the Philippines after 2 years of living here. I spent all my money that I brought from Spain,
Mm.
partying,
Mm.
doing theater.
Okay.
And I was broke.
Mm.
I was freaking out because being poor in the Philippines is way worse than being poor in Spain.
Yeah.
Spain,
It's real poor.
it's real poor here. Yes, it's like, what am I gonna do?
Mm.
So I was thinking of going back to Spain, of quitting my Philippine adventure and going back
Mm.
to Spain. Then I started thinking I'm gonna give it a last.
Mm.
Let's try. And I opened my coffee shop
Mm.
in UST, which was open for 7 years. It's a big feat
Wow.
to have a coffee shop 7 years. And I did it with no money. I'm gonna tell you how I bought houses with no money.
Mm.
I did it with no money. I gathered investors.
Mm.
Laway-laway.
Mm. 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 Mm.
Some were family, friends
Mm.
and family, and
Mm.
some random people. One Twitter follower
Mm.
and one model that I met in a commercial.
Mm.
I brought him home in the car and I started talking about my new coffee shop that I'm gonna open, and he got so excited because of my passion.
Mm.
And he said, "Can I invest?" I said, "Yes." You're exactly what I'm looking for, an extra, you know? So we were 6 or 7 investors,
Mm.
and I was the equity, the Powis equity.
Yep. Mm. The
And I opened that.
Mm.
And then I got the cars. I borrowed money and I bought cars and I did the
For the
grab car
for the
business.
Grab, yeah, during that time.
Sometimes I drove the cars.
Mm.
I've driven Lala Move trucks also. You know,
Mm.
I was the waiter in my coffee shop.
Mm.
Kung kailangan,
Mm.
not
Yeah.
always.
That's
but
what an entrepreneur does.
I'll wash the dishes.
Yeah.
I slept
Mm.
there. I slept on the floor. You know, I
I can relate to that because my first venture here in
Mm.
Manila was a salon.
uh,
And
okay.
yes, I had a friend who owns a salon somewhere in Recto, in
Mm.
Manila, and she was about to sell it already to somebody, and so I took over it.
Okay.
And you know what? I had to be the one opening the salon like 9 a.m. in the morning,
There you go.
and then I cannot afford a janitor that when the salon closes at 9, I'm the one sweeping the floor with all the hair and all that. And then I could not afford to rent another place because I'm already paying so much rent for that, like 40,000. Imagine this was like 10 years
Whoa,
ago,
whoa, that's a
15
lot of
years
money.
ago. That's a
Yes.
lot of money. And then I could not afford anymore to get my own place. I had
Mm.
to sleep there in the sofa
There you go.
and wake up in the morning again. Oh, that's tough.
Small businesses are worse than a job. You know?
Exactly.
It's more effort,
You
way
know
more
what killed
effort.
me?
You know.
Competition.
Mm.
2 year, like few months after I took over, Epsilon Index in the other side of the
Oh
road,
my gosh.
and
Yeah,
their
yeah.
price like half as mine. So I only lasted around less than a year. I had to give it up. I just
So
couldn't survive.
shout out to my entrepreneur friend who has 16 salons
Wow.
of Petra and Pepita,
Petra and Pipita.
where you can cut your hair for 100 peso, guys.
Where is that?
It's all over the city. You have one here in Edsa Canto Show. In Ali, what's that? Ali Mall, the one across? Star Mall? There, in the Canto. In the Canto. Yung purple,
You know what?
100 peso.
You just did me a favor because I've been looking for a salon,
Mm.
but I don't want to pay 200, 300 for my haircut.
Right? It's like
Because
you're gonna do it constantly. Yes,
Yeah, a
yes.
guy's
Parang you
haircut
don't wanna
is-
spend like they do.
Yeah. I had no problem my wife spending 500, 600 in a
Oo.
haircut because she does it every quarter.
Okay lang. Okay.
Ako, I do it every 2 weeks.
Exacto. Exacto.
But
Yes.
otherwise, it's so long
Yeah,
already.
this was 100 by the way.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's there. And they
Mm.
started with one, now they have 16. Okay,
Wow,
so
nice.
there must be some systems that we need to learn.
Yeah, that's good.
That it's the same. It at the end, it's the sistemas that some businesses are successful in
Yeah.
no? It's like consistency and things. And I wanted to explain the other when I bought houses without money,
Okay.
the same, no?
Mhm.
Because in 2008, those were the times where they were giving easy loans to everyone.
Yeah.
And I also went bank shopping
Mm.
to see who would give me 120% of the value of the house.
Okay.
So I can buy the house and I can renovate a little.
Okay.
And then I'll pay them back with the money I get from the tenants.
Mhm.
And I got it.
120% of the
Yeah.
value of the house?
Because
Normally, banks would approve like 80, 90% of the value of the house.
yeah, of the value, who gives the value?
Well,
A
you have the
third
point.
party,
A third party appraiser. Yeah.
an appraiser.
Mm.
The appraiser is the friend of the bank.
Yeah, that's right.
And
If you are the friend of the appraiser,
let's fix things.
Yeah,
no?
yeah.
Let's help each other.
Yeah.
You want to give me money, right? Because
Yeah.
that's your job as the bank. Okay. And I want to do this, but I'll only do it if you appraise it in this price.
Mm.
But I'm not the appraiser. I know.
Mm.
You tell the appraiser. Let's help each other. The appraiser gets money. You get money. I get my business going.
Mm.
And I started buying my first house 2002. After reading Rich Dad Poor Dad, I bought my first house. In 1 month after that, I got so excited.
With no money.
With no money. No? And I just sold that in May. That house. I've been collecting rent for 23 years.
Wow.
Right? And I just don't. Now the prices of the real estate are very high in Spain. It's in a very strong moment. So I'm selling all I can. And I don't want to talk anymore with tenants and carpinteros.
So this happens in Spain.
In Spain.
Okay.
It's a hot moment for real estate.
Yeah.
Unlike the Philippines, it's starting to go down already in Makati. So that brings me to a point. Never trust a salesman who's giving you pamphlets in the canto to buy the condo because price always goes up.
It's investment.
It's always going up. It's not true. It's not true. He's not your friend.
Have you seen what's happened to Cebu?
Yeah. Disaster totally.
I have a friend. He's a Spanish friend of mine. He was the one who went with me in Mexico and Guatemala. They were literally waiting for their house to be swept away. And no rescue came. If the flood eventually got to over the house, they would have been swept by the flood. And they were just waiting. Nobody came in. And they were not able to go down. No rubber boats, no helicopter. They were there in the rooftop like from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. By 9 a.m., the flood already subsided. So good. So they know that At least it won't get to the roof. But the rescue came like 10 p.m. in the evening.
Mm-hmm.
It's too late. I mean, and he is with his kids. It's so difficult to watch. Um, it's different when you see those in the news and you see people, because sometimes you don't know if that's AI or if that's even
Yeah.
true. But when it's your friend who sent you the video and how they survive, it hits differently.
Yeah, you see the pictures. Everything's destroyed, and yes, disheartening. And then knowing that there were 5 flood control projects in Cebu this year
Billions.
under the administration that's right now, and knowing what I mean, we've been hearing for 6 months of how they pocket the money and how it's not finished. The projects don't finish. Like,
And it's not moving forward. Nobody gets
mm,
convicted. Nobody gets jail time. It's just like talking and talking and
mhm.
talking, and it's a show.
And actually, they're trying to. I think they're trying to distract, no, and putting the blame and the other, and
Yep,
pursuing other
exactly.
problems
Mhm.
when the main problem is that one. And actually, new investment is not coming from abroad
Yeah. Our stock
because
market is down.
the perception is that they're making so much kalokohan with the money that no one wants to invest.
Yeah, that's one of the things that um, I said we need to have good leaders in this country.
Hmm.
Leaders who can think, who loves the country. Because sometimes I don't really see them loving the country.
Mhm.
I see them just self-serving, their own interest, and that's how what this our politics is boils down to. It's more of just enriching the politicians.
Look at
Nobody really
their
cares.
houses and their cars and everything. They
Yeah,
don't even hide it, no. It's like, how did you buy that? That's not the salary of a politician.
yeah.
Well,
So, did you always dream of becoming an actor? Was it a dream for you?
when I was small and I used to come to visit the Philippines, I would watch the rehearsals
Mm-mm.
of Repertory Philippines, my family, and I was, oh, they're so magaling.
So you have family of actors and actors.
Yeah, I have on one side the theater people, the Barredo people.
Barredo.
Yeah,
Mm.
the baby Barredo, founder of Repertory
Mm.
Philippines, and then I have the Manzano people
Mm.
on TV, like Edu.
Are you related to him?
Yeah, we're cousins.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you didn't know.
I didn't know.
Oh, so
Oh.
it's fun. All my family, my Filipino
As in
family is very.
first degree cousin?
She's my mom's cousin. Yeah.
Okay, your second degree.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
Mm.
So it's. I have many cousins in theater. One cousin, Maya Barredo, she was Miss Saigon in London.
Mm.
So it's like many my tita was directing, my lola was selling the tickets, my mom
Mm.
was on stage,
It's a family
so it's
business.
like, so I grew up loving musicals,
Mm.
and then I traveled the world to watch musicals, and of course Madrid and London is very near,
Yeah.
so that was easy, 2 hours watch plays,
Train.
weekend come back, and
Mm.
ganyan. And eventually I said, I don't want to be a programmer anymore. I was ingit with my friends who were doing auditions. And I
Mm.
said, I'm going to go for it. And I started from the very lowest of the low in Spain,
Mm.
going to birthday parties, dressed as a chicken, going,
Mm.
happy birthday, doing the most ridiculous things. As an extra, sleeping between cars and trying to get a little money and showing my face there.
Mm.
So, and then eventually I studied it more. I studied singing, I studied
Mm.
acting, and
Mm.
like very gradually.
Mm.
And here in the Philippines, I got appreciated
Mm-hmm.
for my acting and my Spanish,
Right. Yeah.
because there's a lot of historical films that want.
Mm.
And eventually, I ended up playing American. I ended up playing Italian,
German.
yeah, anything.
German.
Wild. So it's fun. It's tough also to be an actor in the Philippines. It's
Mm.
also because in Spain, when you do a theater play, you get like a salary. If it's
That's a basic.
like a big
Uh,
theater play, say
uh,
Phantom of the Opera, and
uh,
you're running for a year,
mm.
you get a monthly salary na.
Oh,
You do
okay.
8 shows a week,
Mm,
and
mm,
of course, there's a lot of marketing, so the
mm,
theater's puno. Here, you don't have that. So it's
mm.
like, how do you, it's
Yeah.
you need to sustain yourself in some
Mm.
other way,
So
get a job, so you
you know
can do
what that
theater.
means? Which means that theater is not very popular for Filipinos. Meaning nobody pays a good money to watch a theater.
They do when it comes from abroad.
But for coming from locals,
It's way harder for the local productions, yeah, to survive. Also, there's a lot now. It's there's many theater companies and stuff. No,
mm.
the thing is, for play abroad, they pay big money.
Yeah,
Like,
because
if a
because the
singer
tickets,
comes,
yeah, because the tickets as well are expensive. The entrance, the gate ticket
yeah, yeah, yeah.
is also expensive.
For
Unlike
example,
here,
like Il Divo, how much was that? 20,000 peso a ticket or
mm,
things like that.
the first
Mm.
opera, oh no, not musical I watch here is Cats. um we paid for like around 5 to 6 thousand for a ticket,
Mm.
and most Filipinos cannot afford that. And actually, I didn't pay for it. Somebody paid for it.
Okay, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
A friend gave it to us, but that's the ticket. That's the price. I mean, I think most Filipinos have not yet appreciated that level. They have not appreciated it that much that you're willing to pay to go to a theater at that.
Yeah, there's no education. Also, it's not in the culture so much. And those are international prices. Those are
Mm,
London prices.
mm,
So who can,
yeah.
right? The Philippines is on another level. So, well, it's only the few who can afford it.
Mm. And but that's ironic though, because we have a lot of people who can sing in the
Mm.
Philippines. But I'm just by thinking now, I see what could be the reason why. Because mostly TVs will give it for free. They will, for example, they will have a singer there as good as Charis
Yeah,
Pempenko, the best ones, and people can watch it for free. Maybe that's why would I pay to go theater when I can watch those singers?
could be. There's no tradition also, of
No
watching
identity,
theater.
no tradition. Yeah.
It's like, in London, people grow up doing theater in school. They read about it
Yes.
and stuff. Here,
Mm.
here they don't. No, so it's,
It's a way to
yeah.
bond with families to
And
go
there
together.
was actually not even a college course for acting until a few years ago.
Mm,
No,
I see.
where UP and Ateneo started taking it more seriously, like
Mm-hmm.
a full career.
Mm-hmm.
No, before that, people were doing just workshops, things
Mm.
like that.
Informal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like weekend workshops and
Mm.
things like that. So abroad, people go to college 4 or 5 years to learn how to act.
Okay, so they're really
To go.
professionals.
Yeah. So, yeah.
It's a profession.
But of course, how can you be a professional if they don't pay you enough?
Yeah.
Then it's not your profession. It's a hobby. You can be
Yeah.
very good, but it's still, how can it be your profession when they're not paying you enough to make a living, to pay a rental, to
Mm.
live outside your parents' home?
Yeah. It's difficult because at the end of the day, you have to make money for your family.
Yeah.
And yeah, I agree with you. That's why
That's why my new passion, instead of acting, is money making. And then my second passion is
it's
acting.
acting. It becomes your passion. It becomes your hobby, and
Yeah. And it having financial stability helps me choose the roles I want to do, the
mhm,
projects I want to do.
you're not pressured.
Because if not, they throw you a bone, you have to go
Mm.
because you're hungry.
And you cannot. And beggars are not choosers.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I push financial freedom,
Mhm,
number one, for everyone. For
mhm.
everyone.
So, what are you doing so far, or how do you see re-educating people or Filipinos, for example, in the concept of financial freedom? How do we educate?
I post a lot about it.
Mhm.
I guess it's
Let's do more cash flow.
more cash flow games. I mean, that's the basic, actually. I
Yeah, the
played the cash
basic.
flow game online
Mhm,
many times,
mhm,
and the more I played it, the faster I escaped the rat race, and then
mhm,
little by little it pasok. And actually, I still have the same Excel sheet from 2016 that I did after playing a lot. I copied it in my Excel file from the cash flow game, and I started applying it in my real life. How to escape the rat race.
rat race.
Boom, 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 boom.
Real.
And I'm still using the same file. It's a numbers game. It's a game. It can be, for me, it's exciting. I like tweaking the Excel file and getting a extra 5%. I publish it. I get excited. I say, right now I'm 304% out of the rat race. And I post it. Boom. That's my progress of yesterday.
Nice.
And you know what's beautiful? Because since I escaped this second time around, I've allotted charity budget every month.
Nice.
Oh my gosh. And it's made a transformation in my brain. From being a kuriput guy, I became a generous guy. And I have to give that money away every month. Don't beg for it. Guys on the internet, you have to earn it. I choose who. I give that budget out every month in a mandatory way. So I cannot keep it. It's part of
and you can't use it.
I cannot use it. I have to give it. So I choose one or I choose 5 people and I give. And it's so easy for me. You know why? Because it's only 10% of my passive income.
Right.
I know that money is coming back every month. It's not my salary. It's not my income. It's my passive income.
It's different when it's a salary.
Yes, it's your hard-earned money. It's like, oh, you don't want to let go of it. But the passive income that comes for free, it's free money. Why won't I give 10% of my free money? It's ridiculous. It's nothing. So I had an example here at the Capitol Commons Gardens. I was there chilling with my girlfriend, and this guy came and he says, "Do you speak Spanish?" I said, "Yeah." And then he started explaining his problems in Spanish, that he's a foreigner, blah, blah, and he needed some money to get in a bus to go back to the province and stuff. It can be true, it cannot be true. The thing is, I was with a girlfriend also, and I was with this new kind of mindset, and I said, okay. He said, okay, yeah. How much do you need? What's 1,000 something? I said, I opened my wallet, and I got all the money I had, more than 1,000. I said, here. And he was like, really? Hug, 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 hug. And then he left, and then my girlfriend was like that. What did you just do? Who are you? I don't know you. Is this the new you? He said, this is the new me. That's not my money. It's my charity money. I had to give it away that month, and I didn't know who to give it to.
You're waiting for that.
This guy appeared, and I gave it to him. And I was like, and you know, I felt so rich. It made me feel abundance.
Yes,
you know?
exactly. I was about to say that because
like, I'm so rich.
Yeah.
I can give cash to someone in the street. You know, and of course, as I escape more the rat race, my budget for charity grows. Last month, I sponsored for the first time in my life a martial arts tournament.
Wow, awesome!
I cannot believe it myself.
You give him the prize, or the
I donated cash, and then there was one of the prizes that had cash money, and I went there, took pictures with them. It's Kuya Manzano, the sponsor, major sponsor of the event, because my friend was organizing it. It's a competition of schools in Quezon City, and they needed sponsors for the prizes and for the everything.
That's good.
He was like, thank you. Oh, I didn't know who to ask, and I asked you. I said, this is the timing. It's timing because I have budget. He doesn't know. But I have the budget, you know, like boom. And then I became the major sponsor, and I cannot believe what's happening in my life. It's like, I'm the major sponsor. It says my name in my picture in that poster. And I like making mayabang with my girlfriend, like, huh? See your boyfriend? Yes, who are you? I don't know you. Is this happening? You know, like, I'm like a politician, right?
Who knows? You can be.
I can be one day. Maybe I'll fix the Philippines.
Maybe.
I could fix Pasig. Let me tell you that. I've been going viral this month because I said that Pasig is very dirty, it's dangerous, etc., etc. Of course, all the people who love Vico Soto are attacking me to the max. Some say, if you don't like it, it's pareha sa every city. You go kahit saan, it's kalat. I said, well, so it's okay? Do you like it? Because it's parehas sa other cities, it's okay.
Uh,
Number two, it's not true. Because Marikina seems to be clean. BGC, I've seen it, it's clean. So I'm seeing many videos of Manila. They're cleaning up Manila.
yeah, with ISCO.
With ISCO. So it can be done. Singapore was dirt, parehas with the Philippines, and now became a beautiful city, and they're making a lot of money because of discipline. There was a strong man.
Yeah.
In Singapore, you cannot even eat gum or spit in the street or anything. Here, oh my gosh, oh sorry, excuse me.
Urinate everywhere.
Yeah, right. I'm with my little motorcycle and someone throws things from the jeepney. Oh, the juice. I said, wow, excuse me, man. Discipline, no? But someone has to implement it. And don't be complacent because no, kasi Vico, because they're in love with Vico. I don't hate Vico or anything. I'm just saying it's dirty. I don't know much about politics. I trust my eyes. I see the street is dirty and I cannot pass a bridge at night because there's squatters sleeping there and I'm scared. I don't know. I'm gonna step on them or are they there waiting for me? What if I go with my mom?
Yeah.
Can my mom cross that bridge? She cannot. It's dark. It's dirty. So I'm just saying what I see, no? And I got so much hate online and stuff like that. Yeah, for the nth time. So many videos like that go viral.
And do you get paid for these videos?
I don't get paid.
No?
It's for the love of. Though I just started getting monetized in Facebook. And I have two profile and then a page, and both are monetized now. So just starting. So I've been doing this for the love of, just to spread ideas. And I have hopes that talking about certain things, someone will, maybe a 10% of the people will start questioning and start thinking. Kasi when you're a public person and you speak out, you have a microphone and you speak and you publish a video, people watch. Some will go, you can say those things. I didn't know I could say it. Parang you're giving them permission to spread it. So it has an effect, no? So we do a mission by speaking our minds.
Yeah, it's well, since you have gotten out of the rat race, gotten out of the matrix, then our ideas somehow will affect other people. If he was able to do it,
right?
I can.
I always say that. Kung kaya siya, kaya ko. Diba? Other people who were born with no hands, they play the guitar with the feet. Come on, bakit ikaw hindi kaya? Right? Yeah. So if he was a pangit person in a Tondo, he became a beauty queen, what's your excuse to be pangit? Okay? There's no excuse. Yeah. Everyone, if other person who was worse than you made it, what's your excuse?
Yeah. We find things that we used to believe and then we don't believe now. Right? But so, which means, but we used to believe this way, and now we think that that's not the correct belief. Now we have a new belief. But even our belief now, how do we know that we will not change our belief later?
Probably we will change it.
Exactly, right? So my question is it like an orchestrated indoctrination, or it just happened because that's the available information that's available during
I think
the time?
There's a combination of both, but certainly there's an agenda. Since we're born, we're educated by the Rockefellers who created the education system.
This is really getting to the...
Oh, we're going back to the Jews. Okay. And they created the school system to produce workers.
That one is very true.
And be inside the rat race forever.
Because they need it.
And pay for the medication, pay for the taxes, and feed them with all the... There's straps all over. Buy this car, buy this watch. You need insurance for something. There's straps all over. They keep you there. You're always paying. Get a mortgage. I loan you money. Oh, I love when the bank sends me a message. Parang I won the lottery. You've been selected for a loan, home loan. Like, wow, at 80%. Wow. Thank you, bank. I shout at them when they call me. How many times did I tell you not to call me? Block. But they find another phone and they call me again. The bank is not your friend.
They want to make money from you. Definitely.
It's the same
But it
people.
could be a win-win if you know how to use the bank.
Okay, let's go there a little. Should you borrow money to open a business? Should you borrow money to go to the casino?
Definitely not. To
But,
open a
but
business,
people do it,
depends.
huh? People borrow
That's
money to go to
addiction
the
already.
casino.
That's addiction.
Should you borrow money to invest in the stock market? So, for the same logic, borrowing money to open a business is also very risky because most businesses fail.
Yeah.
That's a statistic. Most businesses fail.
Mhm.
So, probably yours is going to fail too.
I have failed in my businesses already.
Right? So, if you borrowed money, what's for sure, you have to pay the bank every
and they're
month,
gonna
right?
force you to pay and take your
Oh.
assets if you don't, and it's gonna be in your head.
So
and
they're doing the business.
it's
That's
their business.
The bank is the good business. Yours is a question mark, di ba? So the less, especially with the interest.
So you have your dream, part of your dream. It has evolved, right? So right now you're saying that your dream is to help people get
Escape
out,
the matrix.
escape the
Yeah.
matrix and the rat race.
Yeah.
So how do you do that? More on vlogging,
posting a lot, and I talk like this with my friends the whole time. I drain it on them to buy stocks. Yeah, and to invest. You should invest every month.
That's right. We call it FFA.
What's FFA?
Financial freedom account. So
that you eat on there.
Yes,
for
10% of your
investing.
income every month goes to investment, and that's something that you start. So you get to start earning passive income.
And that's the minimum, huh?
That's the minimum, yeah.
10% minimum threshold. Since I already escaped the rat race, I use 100% of my income to invest.
That's right. So
I don't invest 10%. I invest 100% every month.
Mhm.
You should invest every month, rain or shine, and you should be richer every month. Correct. Everyone listening, if you're not richer every month, meaning if you don't have more income every month with your salary
if your
plus
income
your
is not
investment
growing, if your income is not growing
every month, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, and because inflation happens every month, the value of your money goes down, and if you're not making more this month from last month,
you're losing.
Then you're losing money.
If you're saving, you're losing.
Correct.
Savers are losers. Okay?
Agree.
That's Kiyosaki.
And that's controversial.
Yeah, you need to invest. It's mandatory. If you think investing is risky, try not investing and get old without investing.
Yeah.
And you'll see how your money went down. And then, right? You have it's not even optional. You have to invest every month.
And by the way, investing, while it profits the investor, us, but it also helps build the country, because the money that we put in helps the economy. It helps the economy. It allow others to build more, especially when you are when you do the stock market. I'm thinking, how does it benefit the economy? It does, because when more people invest in the stock market, therefore entrepreneurs can now go to the stock market, and it's a cheap money that they can borrow, that they can use to build more businesses, which creates more jobs, more opportunities, and sadly, even for the government, the government
always gets
its part. Yeah. So
of course, you're fueling businesses.
Yeah.
Businesses give jobs.
Yeah. So we have a community, and we are cash flow. We also have another course that we give. It's a wealth creation course. It's a course based on T. Harv Eker. I'm not sure if you know her.
The book.
The Secret of the Millionaire's Mind. So we have a course out of that, and we give it as well, and we give it for free for people who wants to just learn the mindset about money, how to manage what you have. Because if you don't manage what you have, you'll never have more. Because some people will say, I will start investing when I have more. Well, in fact, it's the reverse. You need to start investing now so that you'll have more. Otherwise,
you'll have more every month.
Yeah.
Literally, like next month, you'll have more. You open a C bank account.
Right.
You know, a tonic account. It gives you 4%.
Yeah, and even my wife use it even for money transfer. You even save for interest.
Oh,
for fees.
For fees,
And
yes.
the good thing is it tracks the It
Yeah,
tells
it tells
me
you how much money you
how much you have
saved. Yes, yes,
saved
yes.
from ano,
It be,
from interest.
I endorse Bank to everyone.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But they have renamed though, isn't
Yeah,
it?
Mari Bank,
Mm.
Marigold, something, something. Yeah.
Yeah. So so what are your tips for those people that who wants to get out of the rat race?
Live on less than you make and
Okay.
invest the rest. If you want to be an investor, you have to live thrifty. You have
In,
to live like a poor person.
mhm,
So you invest aggressively.
mhm,
And one day, those investments, the faster you step, you'll get there.
yeah,
Those investments will be taking care of you.
right.
It's not, it's hard, though I did it 2 times. Okay?
Uh,
And most of my life, I never had a stable job.
mm,
So imagine if I can do it, you can do it too.
right.
The thing is, people go on vacation,
Mhm,
people buy bags,
right. Luxuries.
gifts. Now in December, people are gonna spend so much.
Vacations that they can afford, that they cannot afford.
You charge it on the card.
Mhm.
If you cannot pay for it in cash 2 times, you cannot pay for it. Maybe
Don't get
maybe you
it.
cannot afford it.
Don't get it. Yeah.
So it's a trap. Loans are a trap. The bank is not your friend.
Mhm,
So if you want things now, then you won't have it later. So the trick is delayed gratification.
correct.
Suffer now, live like no one lives now, so you
Mhm,
can live like no one lives later.
mhm,
You know, invest, invest, invest. The more aggressive. Start with a 10%.
mhm,
Start, pero that's the minimum, guys.
mhm,
You should be doing that. If you're not doing that,
mhm,
you're killing yourself.
mhm.
And then little by little, making a 20, a 30. And some people will say, huh? How can I invest 50% of my salary? I cannot even live with 100% of my salary because you're living above your means.
Mhm.
Because you're buying your kids all the gifts that they want and all the iPads that they want. But they could also play with caratulina and pencil,
Pen and paper.
and they'll be happy.
Maybe even happier.
Yeah, right.
No
Without
gadget, no gadget
the
exposure.
yeah, and you
Yeah.
use that money to invest. If you don't do it for yourself, do it for them.
Yeah.
Some people won't do things for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
How about instead of buying your daughter an iPad, you invest that money, and that money will take care of your daughter later on.
Yeah. I heard it from somebody that if you send your kids to school and they are playing with their peers, they're just gonna get bullied or acquire the value of their peers,
Mm-hmm.
which are you don't know who their values are, and they are just kids. But if you allow your kids to hang out with older people who are more who knows what they're doing, then your kids will even have an advanced thinking. My last guest before you was from Nigeria.
Oh.
He is from Nigeria, and he's only like 19 years old. And boy, the way he thinks, it's so advanced.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason for that is because he doesn't hang out with his peers. He hang out with older people, and that's how he has. It's like getting an idea 20 years ahead because these older people. You know, when you are with younger people, what do? We always give advice, right? We share them our experiences,
Mm-hmm.
and so what happened to him is because he learned a lot from those experiences from older people, which again prove that it's better that your children hang out with older people who are mature already because that's the future anyway. I'm not to rob them of their youth. Of course, we still want them to enjoy,
Mm-hmm.
travel, but choosing their friends is, I think, is very crucial.
We become the average of the 5 people we hang out with.
There you go.
That's it.
Yeah.
So do you want to be the fifth drunkard in the club, or do you want to be the fifth rich person having coffee? Not with a credit card,
Yeah.
but because you can happily afford it.
Mm-hmm. So, among all this,
Mm.
you mentioned earlier that you do believe in a grand design, that an intelligent design.
Yes.
So, so what is your belief? So, do you believe that there's God or there's how do you call that intelligence design?
I am a Raelian.
What's that?
We believe in Prophet Rael. Rael is a Frenchman
Mm-hmm.
who's still alive,
Until today? Ah,
He's
okay.
a little old, but he's still alive, and he was abducted by a UFO,
Really?
and they gave him messages, and he
Mm.
wrote books. So he got inspiration from above, right?
Mm.
And he wrote books,
Mm-hmm.
like many other religions out there.
Mm.
So we think that the gods, the angels, the devils, all those are just people sa ibang planeta
Mm.
that were confused. Humans saw them and they thought, oh, they're superior. I'm gonna worship them.
Mm.
The same way they worshiped the Spanish when they went with the horses to South America. Oh, gods. But they were just Spanish. People from another bansa.
Mm.
So we think aliens,
Mm.
who are humans from another planet, visited us
Mm.
from advanced civilizations, and people worship them, and they wrote books, and they started, because of the imagination, it's a chariot from the gods.
Mm.
Nowadays we say, oh, it's a UFO.
Mm.
Diba? So people confuse them, and they're not magical entities. They are superior, but just Tao. They love us, and they created us in a laboratory. They cloned us.
So we are clones?
We're clones of them. Actually, scientists have discovered that DNA of humans comes from outside Earth.
Mm.
So maybe the truth we don't really know,
Okay.
but
Or-
maybe.
Mhm.
And they designed everything.
Mm.
They designed the mountains. They designed the
So
animals.
these aliens, you're saying these aliens designed that? Designed the
Everything. Yes, yes. They designed Earth. Yes.
Mhm. So if they were able to do that before, where are they now? Are they here present, you're saying?
No, they're in their planet, chilling,
Okay.
having fun.
So they are not actively involved anymore on the
No,
creation.
one day they can come back.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly, when we're peaceful and loving creatures, not
Okay.
when we're attacking each other and maybe bombing them as they come down.
Mm-hmm. So why do you think they would create us?
Because the same thing that Elon Musk wants to do in Mars.
Multiplanetary?
To continue the species.
Mm.
Yeah.
So we are their species.
We're the same.
We're the same. So you think that when we die, what happens? When we die,
Wala na.
nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
There's no life after.
They can clone you.
Mm.
If you are a very special person, as a Raelian, like Michael Jackson, for example, if you're a very special person that did a lot for the benefit of humanity, they can clone you.
So you think that Michael Jackson will be cloned?
Cloned, yes, together with Jesus Christ.
So are they?
And Muhammad.
Clones? Do we have clones here?
No, there. In the planet of the Elohim. They will recreate special people.
That's interesting. This is the first time I've
who deserves it, not normal Tao. Those don't get cloned. You die and you die. That's the end of it.
So you don't believe that in this earth where we're living right now, there is a spirit that guides.
If it helps you in your life,
Right.
and it moves you forward and it gets you happy, go.
Right. Yeah.
Because at the end, we don't know.
But that's
whatever works for you.
Do you have those moments that it's more of you don't really thought about it, that it's gonna get good, it's gonna bring you that it's going to be the best decision at the time, but then you realize later on that, I'm glad I did that one and not that one.
Everyone is a good Monday morning quarterback. That means after, it's very easy to analyze. We can justify things after it happened. But on the spot, you don't know. Right? So you just have to take the shot. Right. You know.
Okay. So let's talk about the Philippines. I know you're very passionate about this.
Yeah.
So what do you think, if you were the president of the Philippines, what are you going to do?
Discipline.
Discipline is the first.
No more kalat. No, let's make this safe and clean. So people want to come here on vacation. That's a lot of money na.
Yeah.
And if people are not corrupt, we can have beautiful bridges, infrastructures, airports. It's amazing what they're doing out there when they don't steal. You know, I think law and order would totally transform us and bring us to a nice place like Singapore.
Every politician will have their versions of that. at least when they are running. Or I would even venture to believe that some maybe genuinely think that they want to do it. But what is the problem when they get there, they're not able to do it?
because everyone around them is corrupt also, and they
So
get
what should we do? We should
throw them all, tapon lahat. You know, they did it in other countries. Maybe we're not ready for democracy, and we need a strong man who comes in and says, "This is what we're gonna do," and we're not gonna be listening to the opinions of everyone. Why do we listen? Okay, controversial. Why do we listen to the opinions of everyone? People who cannot even read are deciding the future of this country. People who sell their vote for 500 pesos are deciding the future of 100 million Filipinos.
So you're saying they should not vote?
Practically no one should vote. We should have a geniocracy, a government of geniuses. The best in each field, the best economist, the minister of economy, the best in defense, the minister of defense, not the one who's more popular.
That's right. That's one approach. Or we educate those people the right way to vote, or the value of their vote.
Do they even count the votes? I don't know. Probably, I don't want to be the president of the Philippines or a president of anything, because I've been the president of the building, and everyone hates you, and they don't even pay you for it, and you're doing it for a labor of love, and no one appreciates it, and everything you do, everyone has an opinion. So it's tough to be the president too. No?
Yeah,
I tell you that. Everyone, anything you do, they hate you.
I agree. There's always people who will hate you.
Oh,
Yeah, automatic.
and in a company, actually, everyone, it's the boss. The boss doesn't know what he's doing. Like everyone knows how to run the company except the boss. No, apparently. So you become the boss. You open a company, and
So-
you'll see what happens.
So do you think politics is not worth getting into it? It's not worth it. It's not worth,
To be a politician,
or at least to run a country.
I wish there's a strong man who comes and saves us. I do wish, like it happened in Singapore. You know?
We're still waiting for that strong one until today.
Yeah, but well, some cities are being managed better than others. So I say, if you believe in democracy and you're gonna be voting, which I don't really believe in, but believe in actions, in results, not in who is the son of who or what color their banner is. No, it's like results. Meritocracy. No? Did they improve that city? Okay, so is that city clean? Is it making money? Is there less corruption or zero corruption? Then it's worth that person. Let's give that person a shot.
One of the best proposal I have heard that quote unquote will solve the corruption problem in the Philippines is federalism.
Yeah.
You know how it works? Because, for example, I was in college when somebody, a very statesman senator, came in to explain to us, because they were like campaigning for the federalism. And it made so much sense to me, because what's happening right now is our budget comes from the national budget. It goes down to so many hands, provinces,
Yeah.
every
And
politician
it
gets
gets
a cut,
smaller and smaller and smaller.
and
Yeah.
nothing gets to the bottom. And I came from the province, a very remote area, where literally nothing's happening. I was born in that place. There's no electricity up until today. Well, we're about to, but I mean, how come 45 years later
They still don't have
they
electricity.
still don't have? They still don't have.
Imagine that.
So it's because of that. Now, the way federalism was explained to me and is that each federal state will have their control of their income, and it also supports entrepreneurship, because the state can run it like an entrepreneur at a business. They can collect their own taxes, collect their own money, and then they just send 5 or 10% of that money to the national government. As opposed to now that everything that gets collected, that goes to the national government. From collection as well, there's some dagdag bawas there going from the collection going up, there's dagdag bawas, and then from the budget going down, there's another dagdag
Yeah, yeah,
bawas.
yeah.
That's why it's so difficult. So that's why I was so enrolled that federalism is the solution. Um, you do also martial arts.
Yeah.
You do jujitsu.
Yeah.
What else do you do?
Jeet Kune Do.
Jeet Kune Do.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and I saw you compete as well.
Yeah, I won. Yeah,
Wow, you won.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
After some losses, I
Okay.
started winning.
Uh-huh,
Right?
uh-huh. So, what do you like about the sports? How has it helped you as a person, on your discipline and all?
It's showing me that you have to show up daily
Mm.
and do effort and
Mm.
and lose many times and get smashed many times and
Mm.
go through pain and
Mm.
injuries, and then you learn
Mm.
and then you get better.
Mm.
And now I'm a blue belt now, and I'm so much better than the white belts. And today we had in class, this white belt was saying, but I cannot fight with you because it's so hard. And I said, is that good or bad? It's bad because I'm always losing. I said, no, it's good because I'm 2 years
Mm.
more experienced than you, and I'm so much better. That shows you how much you can learn
Yeah.
and become what I'm today, and I'll be better. you know, if if I can beat up my masters, the black belts, I don't need to go to class. I would
Yeah.
have nothing to learn.
Yeah.
The fact that someone's beating you up means you have a lot to learn. So that for me, it's exciting. I want to go to class. I want to get beat up. So I learn more and more and more. Why do I go? I want to get better. And it builds me up. It makes me more confident. It makes me more strong. It makes me healthier. Hanging out with the people at the gym is way better than hanging out with the people at the bar.
Correct.
It's people who are there trying to improve themselves. That's the people I want to be around.
That's nice.
And when you sweat and you hug people and you fight, your chemicals for happiness go high.
Your dopamine.
Yeah. It goes up naturally. I don't need antidepressants or anything. And then I'm pagod and I sleep better. And I can focus better after. I don't need to take my concentration meds or anything because I already expended all my extra energy in the gym. It's beautiful. And then sometimes I wake up very early without sleeping much, and I do the effort, I go to the gym, and I'm proud of myself for doing the effort, and eventually I help others. There's always someone new coming, and then you teach them, I used to do it like that, but I'll teach you a better way. You test it. How does it work for you? Good. Yes, okay. And then and then they do it on their own, and I go,
But
I feel proud.
Why of all martial arts, jiu-jitsu?
It's more gentle at this
It's
age.
grappling, right? It's grappling.
It's grappling. So
grappling.
there's no hitting, right? And then if someone's contorting your arm, you can say tap, or you go, and they let you go. So they don't have to break your bones and stuff. And now that I'm getting to a more mature age, I appreciate not breaking my bones and my face so much. They pay me for this,
Of course, yeah.
I have to maintain this.
Yeah.
It's more gentle. You can do it even 70. You can still, if you can. I have arthritis, everything.
Really?
But the first 2 months, everything was very painful, and then the more I do it, I don't have pain anymore. But if I stop doing it for a week, the pain starts showing up again in my knees and everything. But by doing it every day, I don't feel pain.
Nice.
I also get stronger. My bone density gets stronger also. Same with weights and stuff.
We have this way of eating. We call it 3-3-3, which means we have you have a portion of protein, portion of fruits and vegetables, and then it's not totally eliminating carbs, but just minimize it. For example, rice has to be like
Same.
So I'm into it. Today is just my day 3, and I'm failing.
You're failing because you eat carbs.
I'm failing because the craving for carbs. So, but I also understand that this is a process. As long as I'm
It doesn't have to be 100% the first day.
Yes. So I'm getting there. So, but I'm excited of how I'm gonna look like, feel in after 90 days. It's a challenge that I'm doing, and just like you said,
After 30 days, you're gonna see it.
say results, right? So, and just like you said, if whatever results I'm gonna get in 30, 60, 90 days, then that's something that could be valuable to people. This is how I do it. You want to do it? Then
You're documenting it.
yes, I am documenting it.
Mm.
So
And if you fail, you fall off your horse,
mm,
you ride it again. Not
right.
because you fail, you quit.
Mhm.
You know, it's successful people failed thousands of times. Michael Jordan failed most of the shots he took.
Right.
Most. I'm not gonna give you the number, but it was very high. Most of his shots failed. We don't remember him for that.
Yeah.
We remember him for the ones that went in.
Yeah.
Keep on trying. And if the most successful people, like Michael Jordan again, was already training before, 2 hours before training, he was already shooting in his backyard. If he's doing that, why aren't you doing, you know? Why are you resting? Why are you playing with your phone instead of making money? Are you so rich? Are you out of the rat race at least? Because if you're not out of the rat race, you're a slave. And if you're a slave, I wish people can understand this. You are a slave. If you have to go to work in order to buy food, if you need to work in order to live, you are a slave.
Right.
Okay? And if you're a slave, you don't deserve vacations. You don't deserve eating in restaurants. You don't deserve cologne. You don't deserve Starbucks. You don't deserve any of that until you're out of the rat race. So sacrifice, and then it will pay. Then yes, it's so nice to buy luxuries when it comes for free.